Welcome to the second part of my first time in Japan. Here I am at the National Theater of Japan. I've always wanted to go see a Kabuki Theater, so this is one of the Kabuki Theaters in Tokyo. This is the interior. As I walk around upstairs, really, really beautiful theater. I had a great time. I guess some school children were there on there for a school field trip. Obviously, I couldn't take any video or photos during the actual theater performance, the Kabuki performance, but trust me, it was pretty amazing, and I would love to go back and see another. When I travel, I really like to travel to get out and see some sights by myself. No tour group, no friends, no anyone. And here's just before the performance was about to start. If you don't know about Kabuki Theater, I strongly recommend looking some up on YouTube. Later that day, I was going to meet a friend, and we agreed to meet at one of the train stops that night. And so while I was waiting for my friend to arrive, I decided to just take some video. It looks like I'm at Gotanda Station. That's what it looks like from the video. I don't remember off the top of my head, but looking at the background there, that walkway reminds me of the Gotanda Station. So I'm guessing that's maybe where I was at. And just a normal random night in Tokyo. People going home after work or wherever they're off to for the night. Asking directions, it looks like. See, the train stops for a really long time. They don't stop nearly this long in San Francisco or New York City, that is. And I think it only stopped this long because this is a major stop. It doesn't typically stop that long. I don't believe at just normal at all of the stops. And they're off. This is the next day. I again went out by myself. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that because I'm not really sure. I'll try to give it a try. Zōjō-ji Temple. But this temple, I do remember you were not supposed to take video or take any photos. It's a Buddhist temple. So I figured I would hold the camera by my side and hopefully make it look like I wasn't taking any video. And now I'm inside Tokyo Tower. It's one of the tallest structures in Tokyo. There we go, Tokyo Tower. And you take an elevator all the way up. I'm not sure how high up it is, but as you can see, it's rather high. And you get a really great panoramic view of downtown Tokyo. But as I was saying, I really enjoy going out by myself. Tokyo Disney, 12 kilometers, I think it said. But I really enjoy going out by myself, taking the trains by myself and taking taxis or Uber. This was before Uber, obviously, but just going out and getting lost, finding my way around. It's a great experience. No tour guides, no one to help me out. And taking the elevator down from Tokyo Tower. Time to go.
Thank you for visiting Tokyo Tower. Please take your time to enjoy the various facilities and restaurants. We hope you'll visit us again in the near future. Thank you.
お待たせしました。エレベーターは屋上が終点でございます。お後したいは左右の階段か右隣のエレベーターにお乗り換えくださいませ。ありがとうございました。
バイバイ。
ありがとうございました。あれがあるよ。ほら。
And this is the ground level of the Tokyo Tower. Inside another section of the Tokyo Tower, on that particular time, they were having a Michael Jackson exhibit, which I thought was interesting. The world loves Michael Jackson. This was later in the same day. I went to the Honda Welcome Plaza at Aoyama, maybe. I'm not sure how to say that, but you could go see, obviously right here, you can go see the Honda robot, which was really, really cool for me. You weren't supposed to take any video of the robot, but I was able to sneak some. Just amazing. This was my first time seeing such a large robot. It was maybe about, I don't know, 3 feet tall, give or take. And there's me, to prove I was there. Asimo. This is right next to a subway or metro stop, so it's very easy to get to if you wanted to go. I'm trying to make it look like I'm not taking video. But the lady was really nice. She comes over to me and asks me if I want to go up and take a photo with Asimo, which I did do. And there's my friend. I'm still in the Honda Center. And later that night, I went to Shibuya. With one of my friends. Shibuya is a lot like Times Square in New York City, for those who have been to Times Square in New York City. But it's a lot more open than Times Square in New York City. By that I mean there are a lot more people walking around and there aren't any cars, so you can, at least in the main walking areas, there aren't any cars, just a lot of people. So it's very easy to walk around. A lot of lights, a lot of people, a lot of young people. Just really, really great energy. But people of all ages are in Shibuya. A lot of young people, but you see people of all ages. You see a lot of mostly Japanese people, but you do see a lot of foreigners in Shibuya. which I guess is similar to Times Square. You see a lot of visitors and tourists and foreigners in Times Square. This is the following day, the next day. Going to see a very large Buddhist statue. And took the train. Don't remember how long the train ride was, but it was about an hour, maybe 2. And there we are. I'm not going to try to say that, but it's a very large Buddhist temple in Kamakura, Japan, which is not in Tokyo. It's a totally separate city and prefecture. This was I remember it being really hot that day, or fairly hot that day, but it was a beautiful day. And you could actually go inside of the statue. In the back, there's an opening where you can walk inside and see it from the inside.
Buddha bless. That's it.
There I am trying to do my best impersonation of the statue. About a 15-minute walk away is the Kamakura beach. So had some lunch and walked down there. Apologies for all of the wind noises, but can't do anything about that. But if you do ever go to the statue, know that there's a beach about 15, at the max 20-minute walk from the statue. And it's a nice walk. You pass by some stores, some restaurants. And I don't know what day this was, but this is the end of my trip, basically. Maybe a day before I flew back home. And now some photos. The Kabuki Theater. Well, it's just a theater, but they have a lot of kabuki shows there. Some delicious treats I found. Tokyo Tower. A crepe. They sell crepes in vending machines, which is interesting. That night at Shibuya, I got a little drunk with some sake. And before you enter the Buddhist temple, you have to wash your hands. That was inside. And McDonald's. Japanese McDonald's. Food is always different in foreign countries. The shaka shaka chicken. And on some of the trains, they have cars for only women, which is a great idea. Because unfortunately, some women get taken advantage of on the trains when they're super crowded. That's the end. Hope you enjoyed it.